Hi, I'm Julie Vickers.
And I'm Athena Gerber. We're from the Willoughby-Eastlake Library System, and we're going to demonstrate a choose-your-own-adventure tale with Goldilocks and the Three Bears. There are several ways to adapt this story to account for staffing, different performance styles, and varying levels of technology.
An important thing you need to remember is that you will need at least two people while filming, one performing and one watching the technology. Someone has to manage the audience for a live performance and keep an eye on the screen in case of technical difficulties.
Our first demonstration introduces our story and offers our first choice.
Once there was a little girl who had beautiful golden hair. Because of this, everyone called her Goldilocks. Goldilocks lived in an unusual house. It had two wheels. It was pulled by a car. It was a circus caravan. Her parents performed as trapeze artists in the show. One evening, the circus stopped at the edge of a big forest. "Can I go and pick some flowers from over there in the trees?" asked Goldilocks. "Yes, but stay on the path," said her mother. "That way you can turn around and follow it back to the caravan." "I promise," said Goldilocks. There were two paths. "Which one should I take?" thought Goldilocks.
Which way should Goldilocks go? Should she go left or right? Put your answer in the chat box. I think this is a good time to point out that in some cases, the choices can lead to the same place. Left or right, Goldilocks still ends up in the bear's house. The trail wound through the trees and into the woods. Goldilocks started to pick flowers near the path. Then she saw some pretty ones further away. She ran over to pick them. When she had a beautiful bouquet of flowers, she decided to go home. She turned around, but she couldn't find the path. Goldilocks started to cry. Finally, she came to a clearing in the forest, and there she saw a funny kind of house with smoke coming out of the chimney. Who could live here? Goldilocks wondered. Quickly, she dried her tears and ran up to the house. She noticed that the door was unlocked. What should I do? Goldilocks wondered.
What should she do? Should she peek through the window? Or should she push the door open and walk in? Put your answer in the chat. When she peeked through the window, Goldilocks saw a large table with 3 chairs around it. A huge chair, a medium chair, and a teeny tiny chair. In front of each chair was a bowl of porridge, a huge bowl in front of the big chair, a medium bowl in front of the medium chair, and a teeny tiny bowl in front of the teeny tiny chair. The porridge smelled wonderful, and Goldilocks was very hungry. Since you all know the story, we're going to skip ahead a bit. We're also going to try a new way for families to choose. If you use YouTube, you can make 2 boxes appear at the end of the video. Then you can decide to pick which one of where to go. Baby Bear cried out, "Look! Someone's been sleeping in my bed and she's still here!" The noise woke Goldilocks up. She opened her eyes and she saw the 3 bears. She jumped out of the little bed.
What should Goldilocks do next? Should she run away, or should she stay and listen to what the bears have to say? Click on a choice for the next video.
If she chooses to run in that choice, the three bears didn't chase her. They weren't mean bears. They were just unhappy. Don't you know that you should knock first if a door is closed? Shouted Daddy Bear. And if no one answers, you shouldn't go inside, yelled Mummy Bear. I'm sorry, Goldilocks called out. I didn't know. When she was far away, she heard Baby Bear's voice saying, would you like some more porridge? As she ran back to her caravan, she thought, what a nice little bear. I hope his mom gives him another bowl of porridge.
If she stays, we'll say, don't you know that you should knock first if a door is closed, said Daddy Bear. And if no one answers, you shouldn't go inside, added Mummy Bear. I'm sorry, said Goldilocks sadly. I didn't know. Baby Bear asked her, would you like some more porridge? Afterward, she ran back to her caravan and thought, what a nice little bear. I hope his mom gives him another bowl of porridge.
So, as you can see, there are a lot of options for this simple story. We recorded through Zoom, but you can do this program with a camera or an iPad to record.
We did run into a few problems while filming. It took me a few minutes to figure out where the Zoom video would go. Ours saved to the Zoom folder, and it wouldn't download until we were done with the meeting. We both used iPads, but we also used a laptop to record the meeting. It was set up not to show non-video participants, so it wouldn't show itself.
And in the editing portion, if you decide to embed your choices, you can upload them to YouTube, but don't label your video for kids. That will make it harder to put videos in at the end. Speaking of video editing, we'd like to give a big thanks to our Children's Services Manager, Sarah Vargo, who did the editing for this video.
Thank you all so much for watching. If you want to contact us, our information is on the next screen. Thanks again.
Thank you.